Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thank You. Um, I started this series back in whew, 2016, I think. Um, and then somewhere along 2019, it dropped off. I didn't do it again for some odd reason. Um, so we're starting it again in 2025. I've got 6 years of names to catch up with. So, uh, give me 1 minute and we'll get going. But I've always liked doing this. I've always liked it. I've got water in case my throat gets too sore. You can see everybody over here on the left. Um, and these names will be changing. It shows a date subscribed, so not only are they getting a shout out, but you'll see their name forever enshrined uh, here on the channel. So, with that said, let me get set up here. We're running a little early. Um, I said I would start this at 8. It is obviously not 8 o'clock, just depending on where you're at. So we're only live on YouTube because this is only for YouTube subscribers. Unfortunately, I can't find a feature on Twitch that allows me to say thank you, which really sucks, to be honest. I would love to be able to do this for followers. I've always loved the term followers on Twitch because it sounds like you're starting a cult. And if that's the truth, I'm a cult leader of about 500. So it's hilarious. Um, anyway, we're gonna get started here in a few minutes, but I've always enjoyed doing this series. I mean, seriously, I don't. I got the idea a long time ago. I was a pretty small streamer at that point. I still am compared to most, but I'm thankful for the community. I'm thankful for people that have donated over the years. I'm thankful for people that just gave. It's just amazing, and um, I don't. There's not a whole lot of money to be made in this. But anything I do make goes right back into the channel. And to give you an idea of how often that happens, I think the last time I got a payout from YouTube was 2021, and we're coming up on another one here that I'm going to be able to reinvest in the channel. But yeah, so that's how things work with that. It always goes back into the channel. Um, and so, you know, people watching ads, people donating. We've had a couple of donations this year, which is really cool. I've had messages from people, you know, telling me cool content. They've also made suggestions of like things I could do different on the channel, and I always appreciate the input. So, but yeah, so that's where we're at. And I just want to. It did not go to YouTube, but it went to Twitch. Sorry, y'all. Hold on a minute. Am I live on YouTube or Twitch? Shit. Wow. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me do something. I'll be right back. I gotta double check something, but for security reasons, I can't show it on stream. So, which is crazy. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Good. I thought the restream. Whoops. Hey, Spiky. Yeah, probably. We're probably gonna get to your name. Um, if we don't, I'll see if I can search for it. But yeah, bear with me 1 minute. Let me pop this out. For some reason, the restream stuff doesn't want to work. So we'll do this the fairly easy way. Ish. Easy-ish. Okay. All right, I think we're good. I could never get the live chat to work on that screen. I don't know why, but here we are. So, last time I left off, it was Cat 5. We haven't seen Cat 5 in a while. I haven't seen them, but I gave them a shout out last time because one of the first major systems I was able to obtain here through channel funding was the Nintendo Switch, obviously about 5 years ago. Um, and so it's it was just really amazing of them to donate. And so I got to give them a big shout out. But we're probably going to be here for an hour, hour and a half. I don't expect people to stick around that long, but I know folks will pop in. So um, hopefully everything will be, all right. And I just got to get everything settled because it's not working right. Ooh, how am I going to do this? Ay, ay, ay. Tell you what, let me do this and then do that, and then we'll do that. Okay. So, I want to make sure I get this right. How far can I take this? I don't want to show subscribers, so I'm gonna have to go off of basically like first name basis, kind of. So, eh, I apologize if I miss any names. But okay, so we're gonna start with iTrap, Seizo, Seizuo, um, Triple X Tentacles. I remember Triple X actually from a few years back, and that's amazing. Connor, Neal, Cat 5, obviously. Abyssal, Claudio, Joe, RNG underscore dim. Next up, we got. Am I going the right way here? That's January. Okay, we already covered those a long time ago, so we don't need to do that. Mike F. Haley, or Haley? Pretty sure it's Haley. Haley. Ethan, Fact TV, Rockstar. Rockstar used to show up, I want to say, in the Injustice 2 streams back in the day. Um, so yeah, RMT1, Little Goblin '07, B Gotti, 12-ounce ginger, 12-ounce ginger ale, maybe. FRXGY, we're still in 2019 at this point. Uh, Tab Acco, Patrick. Patrick, I think, actually used to show up on the Injustice 2 streams as well. So, da, da, da. Let's see. Patrick. Tyree, Blue Boy. Uh, remember him? Zach, Dylan, Rashford, Cap 2 Dangerous, Riggin Man 69, Anthrax Entity. Let me up the volume a bit. Sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. Oh, there we go. Where you at? Let's up this just a little bit. Okay, that's better. Not perfect, but better. All right. So, Anthrax Entity. I will say, let me just take a pause here. That's a little too loud. We're look, we just hit 3,100 subscribers. That dips, usually fluctuates between five or so over a few days. But this is 6 years. I think at this point I was at about 1,200 subscribers. So we're going on about 1,900. Now, obviously, we're not going to do that this whole stream, but this will be an ongoing series. I'm going to try to make it a scheduled weekly thing. I'll keep y'all updated on that. But because I'm also looking at doing Bioshock Infinite. Also, we've got the RoboCop series coming up every Wednesday at 8 a.m. That's not live stream. That'll just be gameplay. But it's progress towards getting back into the normal swing of things. I think I came around when you were doing Injustice 2, but I could be. No, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, Spiky. Um, that sounds about right. So I agree. Okay. Money Like, Freddie Bowl, Femboy, Christian, Myra, Jaden. I'll just say P Park. I'm not gonna I can say that word. NTRDBNEB. Josh Mattias. James. Moving on. Vgard. Chris. Melon. We'll just say Melon. NOLXVE_EJ. Kindle. Hustless. Deadpool. Happy 911. Barbie. Ayla. And let's see. From On High. I stole. I stole sick. Yeah. K4M ISO. Smash Bra. We'll just leave it at that. The Goat 99. OT. Tucker's Ill. Just Iran. I know these are short names. It's cut off, and I can't go any further because of the way the window's set up, sadly. So I apologize, y'all. Hopefully you can see your names or at least your avatars. Pro Dude, Palm Chica. Although maybe there is a way I can do that. Hold on a minute. Let me because I can crop it, and then if yeah, it won't show it that way either. That sucks. Oh well, worth a shot. Sorry, y'all. If you're not saying your full name, I really do apologize, but we're eventually going to get to everybody. Albert Chin, Michael, NFC Nunu, Thane, Kieran, Ki- Chiron, Chiron, Stakeable with two Ks, Jason Hicks, Yulo Cop, Will, BSBSR. We're now in July 2019. IR27, Derek, fan of GTA 5. He knows what he likes. They know what they like. Unknown, Hobbs, Big 30, Total Retro, Drivix, Dr. Josh, Chibigante, Chibigante. Lori Black, there's a full name for you. SWXE6, Melissa Jackson, B Glock Inc., Kieran Purr, RPG Roost, Bernie Czar, Bernie Czar. That's, I know that name's cut off, but that's kind of a cool name. Barney Czar. Tanisha Seku Bert maybe. Dane, Michael, Average, Carl, I'm guessing Dickinson. Ooh, Russian name. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna try. Bipulka. I totally fucking butchered that. I'll just call you Bep. Thank you. Um, Runtez, Pinnacle, Marquise, S, Ronald. Thank y'all. Caleb, Edenlan, Aaron, Marcus, Jackson, v- Vizessen? Hey, Mike, how you doing? Vizessen, Zeldris, Susie, Miguel, Brian Ho XL, and we're in October now. Gaming, Liquid, So Street, Koopa, Charles Osama, Little Ninja, Kong Mawa, Giovanni, Sex RGJNBG. Good thing my content's never suitable for kids. Um, One note, back in the day when I started this series, I was saying thank you after every name. Okay. Now, you may notice I'm not doing that here. What I am doing, though, is I'm mentioning names and I'm saying thank you along the way. The reason I'm doing that is because I do want to recognize everybody, but at the same time, I want to play catch up to 2025. So that means cutting out some, word salad, I guess you could call it. So just a heads up if you watch the playlist, which, I wish I had some sound going or music going, but I'm pretty basic. I'm like very vanilla. SJ, Chex, Matt, Shaq, Kip or Sip, Matt, Jonathan, Ollie Cabs, Tyson Bell. I remember Tyson actually. And I'm sorry if I don't remember everybody, but some members of the community really stick with you. So much like Spiky. I remember him for his Eminem avatar. And dude, I gotta say, Eminem rocks a beard. I've been meaning to mention that. He looks good with a beard. Um, we may get to you soon. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going through every name. Viso, Forex Janny, Mono Bear, the camera's freezing. Thigh, Steezy, Jacob Wells, Hulkmania, Pedro, Seth, Angelo, 22 Jump Street, OPEX, Bright, Beastie, Gen X, Layla94, Dustin, Taiha, LP, Dre Lion, and Liam. I'm drinking water because I need to. Yeah, no, dude, totally. His man, that when I heard Venom during the credits of Venom, I got amped. It was awesome. That's the first time I'd ever heard it. Powered, Psycho, GT Gatos, Rigid, Arson, Kina, Direful, Tom Tom, Resi Evil Forever. That's really familiar. Harold, let's see, Sino, Jaden, Marina, De Abon, Ali Farrar, Farrell? Farrar. I don't know. I think with names like that, I've heard that you don't really pronounce the L at the end, but I could be wrong. Paige, Derek, Joy Views, Dennis, Roybiat, 82. That's a cool name. I like his avatar too. Jay Squeezy, Steve, TH, Ezka, Max, Harvey, Lottie, Tater, Fuad, Devine. Thank all of y'all so far. No name, so he has no name. We'll see. Sugata, Mr. Cozy Toes. That sounds like an OnlyFan name. No offense, Mr. Cozy, but that's funny. Sounds like a feed OnlyFan. Um, you could say Miss Cozy Toes too. The odds are that's probably what an OnlyFans would be. Linda, Ace, Marlowe, Pro, Xpath, Tyrone, the real, the real. Darkson, Michael, Shahid, is yo boy Joe, obviously shortened. Corsair, Mahir, Tosfia, Effendi, Yukio, I can't talk tonight. Yukuya. I said Yu-Gi-Oh. It's double D. It's DD. That makes me think of Dexter's Lab every time. DD! Ali Akbar, Wochak, Ossisius, Lexi Shep, Pyro 1989 with the. Uh, really? How do I forget his name? Simba. You forget Simba. Raul Law, Tellin, Right Nate, Ali, Jack, SX May, Josiah YT. He probably creates content or used to. Lee Kearney, Isaiah, John Fox, Patrick, Sebastian, Jawad, AKZRYS, Finer, Two Turn TJ, Jack Gaming, David Pohl, Look It's Reg, Lucas, Tico, Gabriel, Denia, Donia, Xavier, Ready. Thank all of y'all so far. God, this is amazing. Junior Chef, that's created. That's in Counter Strike they used to call that a certain type of fonting, which I don't remember what it is. Mist, Fure, Lespade, Sparks BKY, OMG Brock, Lily, Heart, Sheespro, J Andrew, Raid underscore SPX, Raid with a 1. I think back in the day we used to call that Leet. 1337. Maybe they still do that. I don't know. I'm 40. I'm out of touch. D God. Ugh. Oh, I'll get around to everybody eventually. As soon as I'm on my deathbed. DJ Rude, Carl Harper, Mel Quaid, J.O. Alden, D Blake, Chicago, Spencer 3X, Taran. That's a cool name. Um, the Shin. If I still played WoW, I'd use Taran for something. Maybe Taran the Torrent. If you know anything about WoW. Nicholas G. Pega, Jin the Hia, which I'm sure is Jim the something. Anthony, Mert Savage, Midnight, Logan, Kikazi, Rayhan, Smith, Zayden, Blake, Lancelot, Big Ponder, Sizway, Zap the Guy, Living Dead? Yeah, maybe Living Death. D1 Nene 25X, Ruminant, Roy. Thank you all so far. My throat's already starting. I talk. My job is to talk to people all day, clients, and not exactly going to help tonight, but worth it. Jetton, Livy Lilac, Santina, Coble, Yade, Harry Palm. Yeah, the that's probably the Medina, the Medin. Thate Moyne, 999 Revy. Stars, great network. Probably not the network, but cool name. Um, Young Buck, Countryman, Austin, Patriarch, Gavin, Sensezod, Hasworlds, Matt Seaton. Matt sounds really familiar. Matt Seaton. Yeah. Kaylin, Gamer. Thank y'all. Thank every one of you. Past in POV, Know Me, Level 99. Regular Guy, THK Tyrick. Tanner, Harmon, Daniel, Alexander, Luke. Chalor. Oh, wow. Chalor. Um, Bit of an old WoW buddy, actually. Samuel, Erasers, Lexi, Sanjay, Henny Ball. Is that an I? No, that's an L. Okay. KN Gestum 3. X Plays, Jacob Azu. Again, cut off. Chemical. We're up to 2021. So actually, I'm making pretty good progress. We'll see how we get. Galaxy, Spartan, Oil, Thump, RT, Paranorm, which I'm sure is paranormal. Speaking of paranormal, I've been watching this channel, Chilling, Chilling something. It's kind of replaced top fives with me, Nuke. Um, but it's a great channel. I'll have to link it in the post. Tanya, Jack Dane, Landon, Obata Aga, Obata Aga. I could be again. Some of these names I'm probably butchering, so y'all forgive me. But thank you. Altels, Cafe, YouTube, Trenton, Daniel, Ty Tonka, Jiggy Sniffy. That's a great name. Jaden, Cool Oreo, Nerd, Life is Mia, Downhill, Hung Doan, Ellis Gaming, Bander, On34, Migs, 392, My Girl, is that an I? No, it's a girl. Um, Khalid Bass, Noble Vort, thank y'all. You know what's crazy? We both are older now, but both of us are in a better mental health space when we were. I first joined the channel. It's awesome to see you smile. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, it's look. I mean, the last few months have been rough. I mean, the last year has been rough, but I'm glad to be getting back to this. Um, it's just great, man. So thank you for that. I'm glad to hear you're doing good too. Smiling, Coffee, Howley, Angel, Timo with the Sonic avatar. That's about the only Sonic avatar I've ever seen. And you think on a gaming channel you probably see more of those, but hey, everybody has their avatar. Mine looks like the devil. I noticed that today. I'm keeping it up, but the beard and the eye action, I kind of look like a demon dealer, in my opinion. Vitor, non-gaming, Robert, Veshbol, Go and Go. We're in February of 2022. Ion, Junior, Big Bad. I'm so sorry about the camera. I wish it was something I could do. I don't know what's going on. As always. Famous, Him My Name, Walid, Happy Guy, Amanda, Ice Crush, Hussein, Fahad, Chamoy, Faran J, White F, Ansasha, Solaria, Him Him, His Infernal Majesty. I used to like that band actually. I don't know what happened to him. I've been getting into Fire from the Gods a lot lately. Bit of an older band. Sadly, the lead singer he retired, I think, or maybe it was for health reasons. I don't remember, but definitely been choosing you happier. Then it's been rough. Changed my avatar to something Dragon Ball. Ooh, not, or Dragon. That's cut off. What is that? Can't see chat. Dragon Ball related. Nice. Wonder if I do I need to up? just gonna up the audio a bit more. I do seem like I'm a little low. Okay. Um, where was I? I lost my spot. I remember White F. Ah, yeah. Asasha, Solaria, him, Intero, Varaxi, Mandy. Some of y'all got repeated twice. Congratulations, but thank y'all. Makimbo, Dead, Jalen, Lara, Keith, Street, eFootball, Brylomji, Still Yet, John Pack. John Pack sounds familiar. Thank you. Tony Meth, Protham, Luigi, Carlos, Be Amazing. Be Amazing. 2022. Oh, that's about right. Okay. That's a friend of mine. We haven't talked in a while, but Sharon, Joseph, Clamidia? Clamidia? El Yahoo, Pino, thank you. Casket with the Punisher avatar. Carrie Song, She Love, Aaron, who's Aaron? Paul, Chong, Skylar, Nicholas, and John Eric. That's probably John Erickson. Mega Rock, Sebastian, Throttle, Ping Kang, Manga, T-shirt, Spartan, Abby Hiles, right? Hiles, yeah. Animated, Red F Dragon, Nicholas, Jessica, Gamers, iRod, Addict Talk. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. That's what she said. Christina, Flame, By Mike. Let me 1 minute. Let's do this. It's more light in here. It's funny. I use a notepad document to get more light on my face. Fairly creative, if you ask me. Okay, where was I? Flame. Did I say Christina? I did say. Okay, Christina, Flame, DUI Mike, Night Winter, Ruben Valley, Emmanuel, Yvette, Daz, Daniel, Dre? Question mark. S. Hager, Leandro, Ethan Cody, Crave, Red Fang, Pro, Sexton, Mr. Parts, Alex Solo, Ohio, Wendy, Agent Ifrit Thug, nice, with the Guardians avatar, Vaughn 2100, Starry Eyes. These three have commented actually a lot recently on the videos. Thank y'all for that. You've probably shown some likes too, which is amazing. Everybody does that. I'm just, special shout out to that. Mr. Llama, Apor, Hendrika, Leandra, King Kong. Awesome. I dig it. Robert, good. You? KTYE 96. Okay, really? Nice. I changed it. Dude, nice. Man, there's I don't know if you ever engaged with him, but we had a community member for years named Goku. Haven't talked to him in a while. We hope he's doing okay. Last time I talked to him, he was having some pretty serious headaches. Poor guy. But yeah, hopefully he's doing good. Him and I used to talk computer parts every so often. Okay, so we're up to December 2023. Everybody up to now, thank you. Every one of you is amazing. Never let anybody tell you otherwise. Kitty Cat, Block, Cousin Pack, Navy Flyboy. Death is C. Sleazy P with that looks like a Mighty Ducks avatar, the old animated series. Although I could be wrong on that. Michael, Vic is Vidi. It's probably video. 9C Galaxy. James Blair, Jimmy B, Von Mars, Mike Finn, Joseph, J. Vitor, Autumn, Grin, Sonic Fan 31. There's another Sonic avatar. Art I'm using is from a mobile game. It's pretty freaking sweet. And yeah, I hope Goku is okay. I didn't speak to them, but yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I can't get a good look at that. I'll have to look at it later, man. I'm sorry. It's not showing me a really good look on it, sadly. Oh, wait. Can I? Maybe? Maybe you can do that here. Nah, it won't let me. Let's see what. Let me bring this up. Spiky, I'm going to feature you up here. Spiky, dude, that is awesome. Nice. You can see some of your videos there. That's really cool. Sonic Fan, Emma Bear. Oh, dude, I'm not on Twitter a whole lot anymore. If you're a part of the Discord, you can send it in there. Um, or I mean, you can send it to me on Twitter. I'd probably still get it on my phone, or I can check it later. Chow Zian. Good God, what the hell? Please tell me. Please tell me y'all didn't hear that. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Oh, I hate that fucking Windows notifications, man. Ugh. Anyway, oh my head. God, that hit hard. Ugh, that surprised me. All right, where was I? Where was I at? Oh well, we'll start at the top. Chow, Zian, Bellum, Muhammad, Zariah, Destiny, Chris, Gundam, Simply Tarif, Rocket. Cool avatar. Well, we're up to 2024. Wow. Okay, yeah. With content creation, give my thing. I was streaming from a PS4. Dude, that's still cool though. I mean, console streamers are awesome. And I'm not saying you ought to work hard, but I'm just saying it's easy. It's really cool. I'm glad they've added streaming shit to consoles lately. I could just imagine having that back on PlayStation 2. Of course, it would have been on slow ass connections compared to today, obviously, but that would have been cool. Okay, Buddy, Eric, Mazar, Ina, Cynthia, Joyce, McCare, Bertram, Moore, Nathaniel, Paybar, Jacoby, Idris, Lion, Marco, Al Albady, Psychotic? ADP. Yeah, true. Gabriella, Louise, Prod Roll, last name, Samantha, Frankie Nee, Corey, Asian Pop 45. We're literally going to wipe this out this stream. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. Um, I've done 10 names per click. That doesn't seem right. But then again, I don't know. It's weird. 2 frames per second. It's like a fucked up robot. Um, that's my skills with AI, actually. That's a symbolic for it. Um, suck at it, man. I enjoy creating AI art. I did um, this sounds really weird, but bear with me. Jessica Rabbit as RoboCop. It was actually kind of cool looking, but it couldn't get the visor right, which sucks. But her hair was like underneath it. It was kind of cool, but kind of weird. Where was I? Yeah, last name Samantha, Frankie Nee, Corey, Asian Pop 45, Bryn, Nigel, Aaron, Jalney Khan, Emil. Why is this only going to November 12th? Oh, oh, because I wrote it down. Okay, that's right. This went up. My bad. So last name is the most recent subscriber. All right. Um, you know what, Spiky? Yeah, no, it's really cool. Let's see if we can find you. I want to say I might have thanked you in a previous one, but it gives you the VIP treatment. We just got to remember when. You know what? Let me try to edge this out a bit. Giggity. I can't. I don't want to show the subscriber count for each channel. Um, can I do that? Yeah. Okay. That works. It's a little smaller, but let's see. You would have been 2021. We did Injustice 2 around 2019, give or take. Um, it's 2020. Spiky, Spiky, Spiky. Hey, Spiky, where'd you get your name from? Is that just something you came up with? Lori Black, 2019. I know I stopped at Cat 5. Kieran, the GOAT, Pro Dude. Pro Dude pops in every so often. I forgot to mention that. Cool guy. Guard me, please. Kendall Miller, Myra Collado. Yeah, we already did these. We did these earlier. So we can go to Cat V. All right, Cat 5. I called them Cat V for the longest time without realizing it's Cat 5. Haven't spoke to them in a while, but I hope they're doing okay. Um, Bone Digger, Galber, Virtual Game, Gummy. Oh, nice. Like when you say spiky, you mean like different spikes or like, well, I don't think you mean mohawk, but that's cool though. I mean, like, because that was a style that they did, um, aside from the B-boy cut they had back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, they kind of did the same thing. Because Seth Green kind of did that look for a while. So when Buffy was around, I had a buddy that did the same thing. Um, Spiky, you joined a while back, sir. Ian, Camera, Jaden. Just have my hair always be cut. Gotcha. Dude, we're in 2018 now. Two James, Goku, there he is. Ariel Ahmed. I don't know. We'll get there. Unless your subscribe is private, you have privacy settings. You might not, hey, there's Dakota. I haven't talked to him in a while. Stacy Boyd. Z Boy, Fallen Angel, Notebook. It's actually kind of cool to go back and reminisce on this. Man, I just wonder how many streamers do this. I mean, seriously. Oh my God, this guy right here. I don't remember that, but that's crazy. You had it on private, okay. Okay, I'll flip back. Hey, there's Taco Fist. I remember him rating us. Uh, what are we in? 2018. We'll go back a couple of years. Andrew Evans, Hyper Demon, Just Gaming. Boy, look at this. Back in the heyday, new subscribers left and right, basically every day. Man, what a hell of a time. Still great times right now, but sometimes you just reminisce. Nathan Dowd, Zach, Brian, Carnage Ghost, Vladimir, Tyler Holmes. I think my 50th sub was FeenixFeather. We haven't talked to him in a while. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Kermit, I remember him too. Let's go forward a little bit. Try to find you. Because I know you joined after Goku. Because I remember Goku being in chat before. Um, Maxi. I never noticed the V for Vendetta. I gotta watch that tonight. That'd be a good. Esteban Nalam Jesus Escalante. Elko Records, Virtual Game. We're in 2018 still. We're in 2019. iTrap, Bugatti, Ethan Patrick. From On High. Hmm, that's so weird. It'd be really nice if you could search this list, although I'm not sure they'd ever introduce that. You spell my name out and find it, or always scrolling. Would you have it refresh it? I mean, I might need to refresh. Hold on a minute. Let me close that for a minute because private information might show. It's a good question though. We'll do that. Do, 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 do. Yeah, but so I can't spell it out and I can't search for it, which sucks. And that's actually what I was talking about. If they could add a search function. Um, let's see. Are we good again? Yeah. All right. Dom so extra. Wow, she's subscribed? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Huh. Um. Okay, what happened? Oh, they subscribed. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we'll go back. 2021. We'll start at 2018 and go from there. I think you were here after Pro Dude, although it may have been around the same time. Maybe. I'm gonna have to put a thumbnail on this for later. Okay. Um, yeah, 2018. We'll go back a little further. 2018, and then we'll move forward. Camera. It freezes on such awkward faces. It's like because with my speech impediment too, it makes things weird because of my dentures. Oh, Final Fantasy Nick. Never saw this guy. That's cool. All right, let's see. Run around, help out around the house. It's just not possible for a good stream to happen. Man, I dig it. If you're doing it as a casual thing though, and you got to step away. I mean, personally, it happens. And it's see, and here's the thing too, and I've always said this, and I don't know if this helps if you ever get back into it, but it's always a video later too. People can watch it, skip the intermission you had to take, and go from there. All right, so there's Riolu, biker, Mario, huh? Mario Bros. Retake your height. There's Taco. I wish I could remember. I wonder if Taco's still doing content. You know what would be? How long have we been going? 45 minutes. Yeah, covered all this. Okay, so we already went past Dakota. Oh, dude, I dig it. I dig it. My atomoxetine. I shouldn't have shared that, but whatever. It helps. I'm on the lowest dose, but it helps. Otherwise, I was all over the place. In fact, I'd be lying if I said that my ADHD, because it went undiagnosed for years, um, up until last year, and it uh, more than likely it affected content here on the channel because I would get into a series, I would lose it, then move on to another one. So yeah, um, yeah, man, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, let's do this. Once we got a little bit, we'll go back to the very beginning. Hell, I could go through all of these in like an hour. Woo. We'll see who my very first subscriber was. I think I know who it is. Joe Clayton Campos back in 2013. Very first subscriber. He was my first. Crazy. Jacob Ovale. I remember Jacob. Krabs Gaming. Chapel. Wow. He used to be an old war buddy. Your camera likes to make you look ridiculous and it's not polite. Now he's a jerk. You're a jerk, aren't you? I look like I'm talking to the viewer. Chris Booth. The man they call Trey. Stony Ma. I remember Stony. Natasha. Crimson Heart, Sir Chapman, Kip. No, you're the jerk. Yeah, it talks back. It's a Decepticon. I'm screwed if that's the case. Spencer, Viral Gaming, Phil Quimby, Sean Dunn. I remember Sean. Thomas Stewart. Again, another wild buddy. Dragon Rider, Jay Rin, Gabriella, Dario Palne, another good YouTuber. He's building actually. I'm glad to see that. And a buddy from Ireland, Naheem, Seven Duke Boy, Vegan, Anik Damaka, Kenneth, Ethan Garcia, Zero. Wow, Zero hadn't been around in a while. Friend of Lady to Winter. Ezekiel Cook, Summer Guy, Sensational. Holy cow, Char's been subscribed since 2015. That's crazy. 10 years. God, I feel old. Vegeta, ripping it up. Goku, the Master. Go Long, Papa Franco, Baggins. I hope Baggins is doing okay. I haven't talked to him in a bit. Ethan Michael, Shadow. I know, right? Dude, this is so weird. Like, I don't know. James Stewart. Maybe there's 24 hours. Um, Next stream, remind me to look. I don't know. I don't know when that'll be. But if I'm on this setup, remind me and I'll look back. But you're obviously getting a big shout out tonight because I appreciate you popping in. It's awesome. Shelson, Matthew, Shaw, Rich Irwin, Daniel Wolf, Morgan. I do love reading through these though, so you're kind of the cause of some nostalgia and reminiscing. So thank you for that, for what that's weirdly worth. There's a DICKBUTT gamer. Oh, come on, quit freezing. What is wrong with you? It's annoying, man. Mitch Welton, Razius. Wow. I remember Razius. Armored, Chris, Seth, with cum. Char. Oh, there's another Char. Huh. JT. JT. Wait a minute. I haven't seen FeenixFeather on here. Did he? He better not unsubscribe. He probably went private. I mean, I wonder what he's at now. Give me a minute. I'm going to try something. I probably should have done this a bit ago. Whoop. I don't know if that'll help it, but we'll see. Phantom Wolf, Mark Samsey, Redneck Gaming, Lily Dunn. I remember Lily. Okay, we're in 2016. Goofy. JT Gamer. Jesse Bryant. Jesse popped in. Catherine Albitz. Catherine popped in a few times, actually. I know, man. Um, it'd be nice if you had a subscription list where you can try to see. Don't land. Don't come near me. It seems okay now. Knock on wood. I should have done that earlier. Daddy Soler. Jason Holden. But no, it would be cool if they had a list of subscribers and it shows how long you've been subscribed. Twitch basically has that. Um, it froze again, didn't it? Yeah. Beef Boss. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I think you have actually. I agree. Which, wow, 2017. There's Frost. I was trying to find him earlier. Oh, he's doing all right. Hadn't talked to him. There's Ellie Adderin. Ellie used to pop in. There's FeenixFeather fan. Huh. Fam. I know he didn't change his name. It's so weird. Um, Although he would have been subscribed before JT. A little late to the party on YouTube, but I think I watched a few streams and sub later on here. Yeah, awesome. Dream Ico. Jack. There's Jack Pern. Sharon Porter. Meryl Rogers. Savage Gaming. Erotic Soul Productions. Huh. That was so weird. It went. I wish I knew why I did that. I don't know. Bobby Vlogs. Virtual Kachiki. Palmer. I remember Palmerstown used to pop in too. Desktop Spice, Legend Gaming, Christopher, Ty, Unreal Music, Mr. WrestleMania, Black what? So Franklin Hart, Latoya, Tyrese, Static Raichu. There you are, Spiky. Yeah, 2017. There you go, buddy. That's awesome. We found you. Yay. Jordan Villarreal. Wow. I remember Villarreal. Huh. That name rings a bell. Laura Stames, Empress of Infamy. Gonna watch WrestleMania this year again. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I know, dude. It has been long. September 10th. September 10th will be your anniversary, sir. I really wish I could cook something up for subscriber anniversaries. That'd be really cool. But sadly, YouTube is limited, which sucks. Um, and we're back at Final Fantasy next. So, everybody, one way or another, was featured in this stream in 2025. I am caught up, surprisingly. Like I said, I thought this would take a few. I mean, the ones back then, like, I had to do 12 episodes. I don't know what I was doing, but wow. Hey, LT. Um, did we see? That's a good question. LT, how long you been with us? You remember? I don't remember comp shot. I mean, if you know, if you're subscribed, you're just asking. Injustice 2 days. Oh, so okay. Um, you would be. Odds are you did get shouted out. Or you privated. That's that's oh, that's funny. It just sounds funny. LT. Here's 2017. LT, if we have to, we'll go through and try to find you. Y'all, if you don't feel comfortable unprivating yourself, God, I'm a pervert. Um, you know, don't feel you have to. But yeah, LT, I'm not seeing you. But we can definitely look. I'm gonna know everybody by heart by the time we get done with this stream. But this was really cool. I'm glad I did this tonight. It feels really good to be caught up with this. I appreciate everybody, man. I really do. Over the years. You did that? Okay, hold on. Let me, because I think we had a refresh with. Also, big shout out to Charizard. Charizard. He's been here 2016. It's no 2015 is when I got him. He's 10 years old. And he still looks good. Looks better than I do. I gotta fluff him up every so often. I really do, because the material inside settles around his neck, so I gotta give him a neck massage. It's funny. Okay, sorry, getting sidetracked. All right, here we go. Let's see. Day subscribed. We'll start in the first. Why are you? Oh, last 90 days. Wonder. I know, right? It's crazy, man. And here's the very first sub. I am God of Human Call. I don't know. Wait, he wasn't there earlier. Oh yeah, no, he did. Okay, chap. All right. So we'll zoom ahead. 2016. All right, we'll go from here, LT. Um, okay, gotcha. Let's see, LT. Let's see, where are you at? We're looking for LT. LT comp shot. Hey, there's Timber. Yeti Getter. LT. Okay, now we're in 2017. To whoa, whoa, whoa. Computer's acting up. We will find you eventually, LT. We're in late, getting in late 2017. Did we do Injustice? I started. I remember I got my legendary in 2018, 2019. Yes, I do remember Dark Knight. No, I get that. That's why I think my subs are on private too. Mine, well, not all of them, but a good chunk of my subscriptions are gaming, politics, and paranormal. I'm a big paranormal guy. I love a good paranormal story. Empress. Actually, I don't think we saw Dark Knight on here, LT. He either unsubbed or. Well, thank you, Spiky. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to get back into it more, that's for sure. I felt absent, man. I really have with everything that's been going on. Um, I could be wrong about that, LT, so don't quote me. Comstock. I can't help but laugh anytime I see that. Um, this one, I want to say this was an Injustice 2 troll, but I could be wrong. Well, damn. LT, you're not popping up here. Do 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 do. I got that song in my head. Do 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 do. Damn, man. I need to do another art video. Basically screwing up the whole community feeling and making everyone go against Arc and Wildcard as they're holding the phone. Dude, like, don't get me started. I mean, you might have. We'll go through them. They've made this whole process a lot easier. Usually it was used to just on a page, you have to scroll all the way down, go up, reset, scroll all the way down. So they've made some improvements. But yeah, now Arc's been all over the place. I'm really glad they added the single player though. It's really nice. Um, it's been really cool. I need to do a catch-up video. I've got a whole basically aquarium going, but it's really fun on PS5. It took some getting used to because I'm used to a mouse and keyboard, but yeah, it's been really cool. Pyro, there he is again with the Simba. I don't blame Wildcard for a lot of mistakes, given E5 is also mainly blame and snow. Yeah, I heard that in the early development of Unreal 5, like half the team quit in the engineering. I know, dude, it'd be nice. But hey, everybody that's on the list, their name's showing up multiple times because we're searching. So, LT, man, I'm not seeing you. We're in 2021 now. Next. Yeah. Mr. Good YouTuber. Death is coming for you. Unsubbing and resubbing. Gotcha. I wonder if it ever. If that's the case, well, we are in 2024. And there's 2025 down at the bottom. Last named Ortega. Samantha Wickens. I will say the range of, and again, I don't want to show the count because it feels like there's some favoritism there, and I don't want to do that. But there are some subscribers who shall remain unnamed because I don't want to say their names because again, it would defeat the point of not showing the subscriber count. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, like how channels have grown or not grown, and it's great. It's really cool. Like it's nuts, man. And I'm really happy for them because some of these are from 2017. Like the biggest one, my biggest one is from 2017. Um, but yeah, so anyway, it's just really cool, and it ranges. Now here's the thing, and I'm gonna have to contact them, but yeah, Dom So Extra, yeah, she subbed a while back. Um, I I don't know what happened to FeenixFeather. He must have I don't know, like he must have unsubbed or went private. I hope he didn't unsub, but at the same time, I think he just went private. I'm not sure. Hey, Evie. I need to get on the cord, and I'd love to chat with you about Ark. I still love the game, and the unalive threats is crazy what they get. So, I don't like that they added the paid for creatures. I don't like it because it does feel like it's pay to win a bit. I mean, unless they balance them like with the regular dinos, you can kind of get to them. Evie, how's your night going? You're 2018. Let's go back to you. 2021. I'm trying to find everybody tonight, everybody that pops in. Everybody's already gotten a thank you through this series, so we've got all that covered. Surprisingly, I caught up tonight. I didn't think I would, but here we are. 2018, Ricky Evie. 2019, 2019, 2018, 18. Yeah, well, that's fair. Yeah. 19, there's Cat 5 again. Man, I really hope they're doing okay. Really, there is so many people that I haven't spoken with in a long time. Um, I mean, like a long time, and I just hope they're doing good. There has been people I've had a falling out with that happens when you're friends with other YouTubers. It's not a common practice. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. Where you at, rookie? Rookie EV. You said you saw your name, so I guess that counts for something. March 17th, 2018. Oh, so you're on the next one. Where you at? 16th. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Shout out to you. Bob's Tail stuff was worth it though, to be honest. I've thought about investing in the Bob content. I don't know. Like I'm sticking to um regular arc for now. It's just like a pastime, and I need to do another video. But I'm mating. I'm trying to mate two titanosaurs, which is not easy, by the way. It is not easy to mate titanosaurs. The challenging part about single player is that, obviously it's very hard to catch um, big dinos by yourself. So um, I go around, and if they pop up, I tame them. I use force tame most of the time, but the smaller stuff I go through and tame. I try to rarely spawn them in, but I did spawn in an extra. Um, I know, 9 years. You're Wait, yeah, we've passed your anniversary. F the struggle. I mean, I miss playing on a server. I really do. I was the owner of the server, and it was really cool to play with Lady DeWinter. Um, Jack Jack Pern was there. There was a couple other people. It was really cool to have it, but it was, I just really enjoy single player, so I'm really glad they added it. It's really awesome. And Evie, thank you for being around with us for that long. LT, I'm sorry we couldn't find your name in, but I appreciate you, being around for so many years. I play on PlayStation. Yeah, I play on PS5. So blows my mind that we're fixing to come up on a PlayStation 6, and it's like, okay, what the fuck? I remember getting my PlayStation 2 back in 2000. I think it might have been 1999 or 2000, 2001, somewhere around there. And anyway, blows my mind. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And we're coming up on the Switch too. Hey, peace. I'm gonna get one eventually. Um, just not right away. Not right away. I don't believe in the price as it's gonna come out, but it's supposed to be $550 from what I read. But I don't know. So anyway, well, y'all, thank y'all for sticking around, and a big shout out to everybody. Every name literally was on the stream tonight. I'm really glad I could get caught up in this series. Um, and it's just been amazing so far. I'm not stopping at any point. I've even told Lady Psylocke, I said, this is when we first met, I said, YouTube's a part of my life. Streaming's a part of my life. My community is a part of my life. And, so that is part of my life. And, she's cool with it. She even started her own channel. So she hadn't been able to do content in a while, but she did Injustice 2, actually. A note. I don't know if y'all knew this, but she really enjoyed Injustice 2. She played through the story, and anyway, it was really cool. Her and I got into it. I it was really unfair because I would sometimes fight her with my legendary Catwoman, and easy win, obviously. But she really enjoyed it. So she thought it was really cool that you could do the AI fights and level up. But IJ3 would be phenomenal, man. It would be phenomenal. Especially since they're coming up on the tail end of Mortal Kombat 1, which I need to get on PS5. I just can't afford it right now. Um, things are like really tight. It's crazy. This economy right now. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna get into it, but IJ3, like maybe in a year or two we'll get an announcement. I will say, fighting games, these Capcom collections coming out, I can't wait till next month. I can't wait till next month because it's Capcom. I got goosebumps. Capcom versus SNK2, which has been one of my all-time favorite fighting games. I have it on PS2, but I can't play it right now. My PS2 backwards compatible PS3 went out, which sucks. I had that for like a year, and then it just gave up. I tried fixing it myself, but I couldn't do it. Sadly, I'm not that good. But it is a banner year for fighting games. It's a banner year for movies. It's a banner year for TV series. Last of Us 2 starts next week. Um, it's just great, man. No, I agree. I agree. I really do. Yeah, MK1 doesn't hit like Injustice 2 did. Um, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get an announcement. I gotta quit doing cocaine. I'm kidding, but I'm always kind of scratching my nose in streams. I don't know if you'll ever notice that, but anyway. But yeah, Injustice 2 would be great. But yeah, the Capcom collection's booger sugar. I hope they don't act like PS6 will be crazy better than the PS5 because PS5 is at the peak of technology. I hope to see the crazy stuff like PS4 when the PS. That's fair. Ah, the camera drives me nuts. You are my enemy. I gotta get a new one eventually. Um, actually, maybe I could use the YouTube. I was mentioning earlier that if you want some insight, YouTube payouts for content creators. Um, it's everyone I get, I invest back in the channel. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I could put that in a decent camera. We'll see. I mean, I don't. I appreciate you. I do. I called you a jerk earlier. Spiky and I, you know, talked about you, but I respect you. I totally respect you. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I talked to my electronics show. Um, that's how I am. They need to bring back reverse compatibility. There's no need. See, yeah, no, thank you. It took me a while to seek out a PS2 backwards compatible PS3, which is how I was able to play Xenosaga a while back. But well, that and the PS2, I had the PS2 hooked up to an HDMI converter, which didn't work very well. And then people started mentioning ROMs and doing it that way. And so I may do that at some point, but we'll see. Last of Us 2 released on PS4 was crazy looking. The tall end up. That's and they had actually, I think developers by that point really had a feel for the PS2 and how it worked, how it utilized, and the hardware involved. So I agree. And now they have this Last of Us 2 collection coming out. And I commented on the announcement video, and I was like, Sony's got this cash cow, and they're just milking it. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like, I love the series, man, but why? Why do you just keep putting it out? Next thing you know, there were comments like, I can't wait for the Deluxe Ultra remaster collector's edition for like PS6 and shit. It's crazy. PS6 seems like they won't know crap about when it comes out. Yeah, true. I think the next big title people are looking for is GTA 6. Um, and if pricing keeps going the way it's going, Jesus Christ, we're looking at maybe $100. $100 games. Ah, when people are financially not good right now. Um, and so but see, here's the thing. I watch Maximilian, dude. I don't know if y'all know who he is. You might. He's a pretty big fighting gamer on YouTube. And he made a good point because Killer Instinct Gold, back on Nintendo 64, right? Or Killer Instinct when it first came out, was $75 back on Nintendo 64. Um, Final Fantasy games were 49.99. 49? Yeah, 49.99 most of them on PlayStation. So I mean, there's not really a big difference there. I mean, when you calculate for inflation, maybe, but yeah. been 5 for PS5, right? They've gotten used to it. So, $100 billion on the line, you using an elephant booty as a scratch and sniff. Hmm, that smells like cow milk and money. Oh yeah, no, dude, Maximilian's great. I like him. He's a really cool guy. I love his office too. The guy is decked out with the arcade and shit. It's amazing. And anyway, I love that video he did talking about the pricing. It was really cool. Um, it was actually because of him that I found out more about the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, which I am still loving, and Sakura is still my main. Sakura, Akuma, and I've added Juggernaut to my team. So PS6 is out. PS5 they won't scratch the surface of what it can do. No, that's fair. Yeah, and I agree. I definitely agree. PS5 can do a lot, man. I'm out of water. My throat's starting to give. Uh, there was somebody else I wanted to give a shout out for, but I forget who it is. Yeah. So anyway, um, I think that's all I got tonight, y'all. I am worn out. Um, there is going to be a Bioshock Infinite stream, not tomorrow because I'm going to see the amateur Friday night. I'm a part of the AMC club, so I get like free weekly tickets. It's really cool. Worth the money, in my opinion, especially if you have a local AMC and you love to go to movies. Movies are an escape for me, especially in a theater. My father used to drop me off there as a kid whenever he would work, and I loved it. So it's very nostalgic. But anyway, I'm going to see the amateur on Friday night. I'll let y'all know on a post or on YouTube how it is. But again, another banner year for movies. It's great. God, the movies coming out. Final Destination, The Accountant 2. What else are we getting? There's so many great movies coming out. Superman. Man, there's more too, but I can't think of it. There's a lot more actually. Oh, have y'all seen Minecraft yet? If so, what'd you think of it? Yeah, there you go, Spiky. Um, Minecraft was a blast. Like Lady Psylocke and I saw it. It was a blast, man. The underlying adult humor in some of that stuff, especially, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a segment where Jason Momoa and Jack Black are flying. And, dude, I was laughing my ass off at that. It was amazing. Yeah. Ooh, 4D. That'd be cool. I got to do that. AMC has that experience. Yeah, Doomsday. Yeah, that Brand New Day was good too, and Secret Wars. Um, no, there's like a few more that, let me look. I'll tell you. Final Destination is one I'm really looking forward to because I love the Final Destination series, man, and it looks really good. So, Drop, um, Drop looks really good, and then there's Until Dawn. Now, that's that's really iffy. I don't know how that's gonna um Wolverine versus Deadpool versus Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine. Top peak for Marvel, in my opinion. Beats out anything in phase one, two, or three. Okay, and I'm just saying. That and Moon Knight. Moon Knight was amazing. Um although Guardians, oh boy. Guardians, the first one was great. I liked the third one. I don't know, man. I love Rocket, but it got kind of depressing there for a while? But James Gunn wanted to make it a bit of a swan song for Rocket because it's his favorite character. So, yeah, Moon Knight was really good. You know what? And I enjoyed She-Hulk too. I really did. I liked it. I like the fun stuff. But yeah, the amateur drop Until Dawn. I went to go see a Working Man. I did see Snow White too. I kind of enjoyed it. I really did. Um, I don't really get the whole thing about it. Like the problem. Okay, let's see. What do we got coming out? Because there are some good ones. Thunderbolts, I'm kind of looking forward to. But Happy Gilmore is re-releasing. That's cool. Megan 2, kind of looking forward to that. Annabelle, halfway to Halloween. I didn't know they were doing another Annabelle. I like the scene with Megan Thee Stallion. I liked it too. I really did. Endgame is still higher for me. Also, Thunderbolts has me hyped. Thunderbolts is really good. Lady Psylocke and I are thinking about going to see that. She's kind of precarious about blood. I did actually get her to sit through Deadpool 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine. She likes Wolverine. So, what else? Oh, Lilo and Stitch. Dude, how do I forget about that? Um, May 23rd. Bro, I'm so excited for this. Lilo and Stitch is one of my top three it's number one. Who am I kidding? It's number one. Disney movie of all time. Second would be Hercules. Third, oh boy. Um, I can't think of any right off the top of my head, but there is one that I've always loved, and that's Pocahontas. And that might sound weird, and I know Pocahontas doesn't really do good with the PC crowd nowadays, but I love that story. I love the movie. I love the character. So Taskmaster for like 10 minutes. True. Karate Kid Legends is coming out. Ballerina. Ballerina looks pretty good. I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but it's a spinoff of John Wick. He's supposed to be in it. 28 years later, comes out in July. Or is that June? It's June. Golly. This is all in the next month or two. Blows my mind. And that's only in 2 months. Sentry will be in the Thunderbolt. Isn't Sentry what's his name? The guy from Stranger Things. I forget who he's playing. Yeah. He he voiced he voiced Frankenstein in Creature Commandos. Uh, guys, he's cool. He also played Hellboy. Well, I mean the Hellboy that flopped, sadly. I forget his name. He's got this cool name, and I just can't remember what it is. He's a good guy too. Really nice guy. He's right up there with Keanu Reeves, from what I've heard. But yeah, so y'all, thank you for a great chat. The new Spider-Man movie, I'm looking forward to. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be interested to see how he starts over. Um, yeah, again, y'all didn't hear that. Okay, you didn't hear that. Jesus, these Windows notifications are killing me. I gotta turn them off. It just gave me a Hacks season 2 announcement. I haven't seen Hacks yet, but it looks pretty good. I've been watching The Pit. Pit's really good. Reacher was really good. That was amazing. If you want to see Reacher, I definitely recommend it. I am watching Daredevil. You know, Daredevil is kind of lull, but I'm liking it. Daredevil Reborn, or Born Again, Born Again. So anyway, those are my recommendations for the movies coming up. Final Destination, Until Dawn, maybe. Lilo and Stitch. Please go see it. It looks to be about the only decent Disney movie coming out in the next couple of years. I'll say it straight up, and I would not be surprised if it makes maybe close to $1 billion, because it looks to be a great film. And Stitch is just a jackass. God, I love his character. He's so chaotic. But yeah, I never got into One Piece. I need to, but it's like right up there with Inuyasha and Fairy Tail. There's just so much to it, man. And I don't get time to catch up with that stuff because I'm into a lot of other stuff. So um, I watched like half of Fairy Tale, and Fairy Tale's awesome. Um, I'm working my way again through Tenjo Tenge, and because I found a DVD box set, like half of it, I'm still trying to collect it. I've also started collecting. I did a video on this Soul Eater, the manga, and I saw some more. I didn't get to get it, but I think it was Tenjo Tenge. I was gonna get the manga for that as well. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here before I start rambling again. But listen, big shout out to ComShot, man. I'm sorry we couldn't find your name. Um, very big shout out to Spiky. Um, 1125? They've done over 1100 episodes? Damn. God. That's more. I'm curious. Hold on a minute. Um, um, I'm trying to see. So, The Simpsons. I don't think there's been 784 Simpsons episodes. So anime's obviously got one of the longest running Simpsons or animated shows beat, which is crazy. And it's 36th season. I still enjoy it, but yeah, it's crazy. The manga's on chapter 1145. Yeah, that's what I love about Japanese uh, animation, manga, and anime, and the other, the other thing, which I won't get into, but it is really amazing. So anyway, y'all, again, really good. I'm sorry about the sound if the sound was up and down. Um, hey, thank you, LT. That's awesome. But a big shout out to everybody that hung out tonight. Extra special. Thank y'all. This is a milestone for me, for the channel. We finished the thank you series for now. Later this year, we'll continue on. We're at 3,100 subscribers, 3.1K. It's amazing. We saw my very first sub back in 2013. Um, over 12 years I've been doing this, and there's been so many memories, so many scares too. I don't know if y'all remember me having to remove half the gaming content, which sucked. I was out of my mind at that point, man. There was some memories lost, and I got to apologize for that if y'all were a part of that. But that scared the shit out of me, what was going on with YouTube and possible legal ramifications on certain stuff. So anyway, it's been a hell of a ride. Not stopping yet, but I mean you play on PlayStation at some point. Just have to figure out a game. Hey, if you're into fighting games, I'm playing a lot of Street Fighter lately. If you play Mortal Kombat, I'll be getting that at some point. Um, I've already done the story here on the channel. I did it on PC, but yeah, so we'll see. Um, there's something else I was going to add, but I forget what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, streams coming up. Bioshock Infinite. Replaying through that. That was one of the games that was lost during the scare years ago. So we're doing that. I'm going to be playing through the Tomb Raider series again at some point. Um, I need to check. I don't know if we lost the Injustice 2 content. I don't think we did, but I'll have to check. We might have lost some of it, but oh no, dude, yeah. I mean, if you want to message me, feel free. I do go through my periods where I just want to chill, do stuff solo. So just a heads up, if I ever turn it down, it's nothing personal. But yeah, so just don't like randomly invite me to a party, like message me and say, if I'm available. I've had people do that, just randomly invite me, and I usually decline them, just because I may not know who they are, or I'm just, chill zone. So, um, Yeah. Anyway, y'all, again, big shout out to everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Have a great weekend in case I don't see you. I got an event I'm going to. Well, I got a important dinner I'm going to, so there won't be a whole lot this weekend. Probably a stream on Sunday. It might be a console stream though. I might be doing Arc because I need to do updates and show off the base. Oh, I gotta tell you, so real quick while it's on my mind, Spiky, you might enjoy this. Um, I've been breeding sheep. I built this building, right? I'm breeding sheep and wolves in the same area, which is really funny. Something happened with one of the sheeps though, that one of them turned neon purple. And I don't know if that's a color like Pokemon where the color can change when breeding. I kept her around and they kept breeding and I kept getting purple female sheep. The males never turned it, but the females always did, right? So anyway, this building got full of like me left and right, and the growls of the drove me nuts. So I took half the population in there. I took them outside, and I'm just letting them wander around. Here's the really funny part: these sheep are OP. So if wolves come around, like the part I'm in, like random wolf packs just come wandering in, the sheep will beat the shit out of them, and it's amazing. It's really funny. But anyway, I'll give y'all more on the next ARC stream or video. RoboCop Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. I know that may be weird, but I figure it's kind of a good time. So anyway, y'all, thanks for listening to me ramble. Thank y'all for again for years of engagement. LT, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry we couldn't find your name, but I love you too. Well, I love all y'all. So, uh, Spiky, what just happened? I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Something. What was it? I'm sorry, y'all. Everything just froze. There it goes. Okay. And rookie Eevee. But y'all, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you later. Stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Milestone for the channel. Fucking awesome. Thank y'all. Whew. That was awesome. Oh, I'm still on the mic.